I saw this international story. A guy in Finland got pulled over. He got a speeding ticket for $150,000. Did anyone see this? Because apparently in Finland, they ticket you according to your salary. And this guy was the CEO of Nokia. Makes you feel better about your shitty cell phones, though, right? That guy's paying for it. $150,000. That just makes me want to go to Finland. I would get pulled over and I'd be like, you owe me $80. I can go faster. Keep it coming.
Not drinking tonight. Maybe I should be drinking too. So you guys are all drinking, right? We have designated drivers picked out and stuff? People just laughed. Is there a designated driver here? Fuck it, we'll take our chances. It's a big town, LA. There's not a lot of cops. That's what people who come here, my friend are always amazed, like, you can just do anything you want in LA, right? Because there's so many people. I'm like, no, there's cops here and they're dicks. I got pulled over leaving this club. This is a true story. I got pulled over leaving. It was right before Memorial Day. So what was that? May. So May, I'm leaving the club, and I get pulled over by a cop, and the cop comes up to me. First question a cop always asks you is what? Have you been drinking? So me, being white guy, honest guy, stupid guy, instead of lying, I go, actually, yeah, I had 3 beers down at the Laugh Factory. And the cop goes, oh, are you a comedian? I'm like, yes, I am. He's like, oh, really? This is what he says to me. Really? Are you on coke tonight? You doing blow? I go, is that a stereotype that everyone thinks all his comics are do a guy? I go, I don't know. Have you had fucking donuts, you fat pig? You know, you do stereotypes? So I'm face down on the hood of the car, handcuffed. You know. Said I was a comedian, thought you'd think it was funny, you know. So they uncuff me. He gives me a ticket. This is where I get pissed. Here's what he writes me up for. An aggressive start. That was the fine. Aggressive start. He said that I took off too fast at this light right here at Crescent Heights, heading that way on Sunset. Said it was too fast. I'm like, what? Are you serious? Gives me this ticket for $200. I had to send my money. So I'm gonna fight this. Would you not fight this? Send the $200 in. Get a court date. I go down to fight it. Guess what? Cop didn't even show up. They had to throw the ticket out and send me my $200 back. Thank you very much. Yes. Always fight your tickets. So I took the money, went out and bought an 8-ball, and it was amazing. It's all over there. I was like, free Coke. Yes. Calm down. Free Coke.
Have you ever been drinking, driving, you start racing with another car, and as you're winning the race, you realize that the other car is a cop? Because I've done that. And the cop was mad. He was like, do you know why I pulled you over? And I was like, yes, because I won. He was getting really mad. He was like, you were driving recklessly. And I was like, I was doing pretty good for somebody completely hammered. I knew I was going to go to jail, so why not have a little fun? He started looking for drugs inside my car. I was like, sir, there's no drugs in my car. Everything is in my rectum. You're clearly searching the wrong cushion, sir. I got arrested. Now, I don't know if you know the DUI test. I know a lot of you do. I have this passion in life to get really hammered at home and practice those tests. So I was ready. First, you got to walk on a line. So I was like, okay, 20 steps. 1, 2, 3, 20. And then the cop went backwards. And I was like, backwards? That's not how I practiced at home. Backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. and then you gotta follow the light. You guys know that too. And the cop was like this. And I was like this. Then he went like this. And I was like this. And then he went like that. And I was like, have you been drinking too? Confusing all those laws in America, because in America you can have a gun at 16, but yet you cannot drink until you're 21. Which doesn't make sense, because if you just shoot someone Don't you want to celebrate with a nice Merlot?
One night I went to go get pinkberry, and you guys have gathered anything from me. It's like I'm not gonna eat my pinkberry in the store because of germs, and I'm not gonna eat it in my like extremely neat car. So like I needed to get home and quickly. So I'm stopped at a light, and all of a sudden I hear whoop whoop, and I'm like, oh my god, like I get it. Go around me, like, go around. So I look in my mirror, and they're still there. So the next thing I know. Oh my god, the cop car spoke. They have megaphones attached. I learned this that night. It said, pull over. And I was like, but why? I'm perfect. So I do pull over, and the cop car speaks again. They're like, roll down all your windows. And I was like, it's cold out. I'm just gonna do one. So by the time I get to my car, they are heated. They're like, do you know you're going 45 in a 35 zone? And I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I just ruined my pinkberry mouth. But thank you for your concern. Do you know I actually did get out of that ticket? The cop thought my answer was so absurd. They're like, you have a good night. So that is a true story.
I get pulled over a lot. I got a speeding ticket recently in the mountains. True stories. Cops like, son, do you know how fast you're going? I was like, yeah, as fast as possible. You know, I was like, I swear to God, I had a whole setup that I wanted to I had an argument. He was like, what do you mean? I'm like, I saw a sign back there that said, falling rock zone. So I'm getting the out. Cop's like, no, son, you got to slow down in the falling rock zone. I'm like, sir, I've done the math. All right? The slower I go, the higher the probability I die in a Donkey Kong-related accident. I don't like fighting with cops. I'm friends with some cops. Like, they don't want to fight with you, but I love giving a good argument. Like, there's some good arguments out there. Like, I got a cell phone ticket, right? Cop pulls me over, talking on a cell phone and driving. I'm like, why is that illegal? He's like, got to operate a vehicle with two hands. I'm like, is it illegal to be a one-armed person? Swear to God. He was like, no. I'm like, you don't pull over one-armed people, do you? It's illegal, isn't it? I'm like, then pretend I'm one-armed. I have my legal arm. And then this is a bonus arm. Holy shit, I have my bonus arm right here. And then I choose the bonus arm to hold a phone with, because this isn't legally necessary. I'm just going to hold a phone with it. He's like, yeah, but you're talking into something. I'm like, what if I was talking to a banana? He's like, the bonus arm? I'm like, yeah, bonus arm with the banana. Would you pull me over? He's like, of course not. I'm like, okay, then yeah, now legally you have to prove that the object in my hand has reception. I have an iPhone, that's going to be difficult, because I'm going to court on this thing. He's like, step out of the vehicle. I'm like, I had drugs in my pocket. Not the smartest time to stage a debate. It's weird.
Traffic court continues over here. Did you guys ever go to traffic court? I love it. One of my favorite things to do. I fight every single ticket I get. I don't have anything to do in the daytime. And you learn a lot when you go to traffic court. You do. Biggest thing I learned is that ethnic people, sometimes we go because we cannot afford the ticket. That's why an ethnic person is typically in traffic court. Right? I don't care how many ethnic people there are, there's always one white dude. And he's there because he wants justice. He has money for the ticket, and he comes with a case, bro. He watches Law and Order. He's got pictures, receipts. We just come with a yellow sheet of paper and a hope and a prayer that the cop doesn't show up. Even if you're blind, you know who the white guy is. If you're blind, you'll know who the white guy is. White dude never knows how to use the podium mic. Never. Oh, Your Honor, my what? Get your lips off the mic! Latinos, you're there. You got your own section. Mexicans, they have their own section. There's like an ESL class going on. They have no idea what the translator has. No, I don't know. I think the judge is guilty. The judge is guilty. What the hell are you saying? What are you doing? Brothers don't care. If you want to have fun, go watch a black dude in traffic court. They don't give a fuck. Last time I was there, I saw a brother there with a ticket from 1998. How the hell you get that extended so long? And you know this, there's only 3 things you can say when you go to the podium. Guilty, not guilty, no contest. That's it. Brother walked up to the mic, looked the judge dead in the eye. I'm not making this shit up. Nah. We good, motherfucker. This dude pleaded, nah, we good. Pandemonium in the Mexican side. They had no idea what the hell just happened. The next Latino dude that came to the podium, one of the cutest things I've ever seen. He was getting coached. He was
Nada de good. Por eso ¿cómo se dice manejando? I was driving I was just go for the way, and then I hear the woo! I hear it. So I put it for the side. I go for the side. And I'm waiting, but the guy not coming. Why you putting the woo? And you're not coming for what? So I waited there. And then I just go. That's when I hit the guy. Hey! Congratulations for the graduation.
Because he's wearing a gown. They don't know what the fuck is going on. They don't know what's going on. Dude, I'm making fun of other races. That was a 5-minute line, right? That was a 5-minute line. I'm making fun of other races, but if you ever, I don't know, what's your name, dude? Phil, if you ever go to traffic court and you see one of these guys, the Iranian guy, just fucking leave. You're dead. They will talk about, they're just there to make it good evening, Your Honor. Good afternoon, good morning. You're looking great today. Very much, Your Honor, I was on time. I came. I'm an American citizen. I was here, I came into the anyway, Your Honor. I was driving in my BMW 7 Series. All leather, very nice. Fully loaded package, have a panorama. The roof have a panorama. While pulling reverse, you have a camera watching the behind everything. Anyway, I was driving this very expensive car all the way. Very smooth. Just going very smooth. And then the guy, I didn't see the guy, he was hiding or something like that. Something illegally. I know something illegally. Then my guy coming behind me, okay. So fast the guy coming behind me, and I pull over. And then Your Honor, she coming to my window with such an attitude. I don't know what is, if you have a fight with his wife or something, it's not my problem. So anyway, he's telling me, I pull over, you're going so fast. I said, I'm going fast? How the fuck you catch me? I'm going fast, you're going fast, okay. Your Honor. Do you like Persian food?